Hey guys, Cup over here. Welcome to Showcase, episode number 4. We haven't seen this series in ages, absolutely ages. And yeah, today I'm going to show you a melon and pumpkin farm design, which I have made. That is very different to most melon farms because it is specifically made for the A3's Ascended server. 100% made for that server, because on that server, hoppers are not allowed. But there's also, it auto deletes melons if there's lag. It is also lossless. I'm going to show you what I mean by it auto deletes items. Now I'm going to change the random tick speed to 100 times. Though, because of that, the pistons will be firing like constantly. They will be, and because of that, they will knock some to the side. Now, this won't happen normally, but it will happen if you're running it at 100 times speed. So yeah, it will flip them around like crazy. So normally that wouldn't happen, but yeah. So basically, when this gets over a stack of items, it will do that. Delete items, which is very good. So you can just walk by, pick up items, and there. So it will stop things from getting caught. And yeah, I will now show you how this works. Okay, to build this, first off you're going to want to set up this design here. You don't have to use clay here, I'm just using that as a demonstration, as a building block. And you don't have to use packed ice in this section, though later on, in this section here, this is just signifying this bit. This is signifying this bit. You do have to use packed ice. So I just used it for the whole thing. You do have to use packed ice just because packed ice is a solid block. And that means you can put pressure plates on it. I'm only using pressure plates here. Wooden pressure plates can be, in this design, can be replaced with signs or slabs or anything that will allow upper slabs that will allow items to continue flowing through. But yeah, I just use pressure plates because they look better. Now, for this design, you're going to want 15 thingamabobs, blah 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 blah. The 15 packed ice along the ground here, and then basically you just surround it with building blocks so it looks like this. Then you're going to want to get some signs. Let me get that there. Signs. Place these all along here, like so. Great. Like so. You can shift right click to place them on another sign. You can, and yeah, like that. Now we got me. Actually, no. Let me remove this. Let me remove that. Wrong spot. We don't put the water in yet. Okay, now we are doing the putting in the dirt. So that's coarse. I'm very professional at this. Regular dirt. So we're gonna be wanting to put dirt. Wait. That's too narrow. That's too narrow. I'm just looking at it and okay, yeah. I see what I've done wrong. This has to be wider. This has to be 1 block wider. Okay, let me just make this 1 block wider. Okay, there. That's better. Now we're gonna get the dirt and put it in all along these 2 rows we are. Let's fill in this dirt here. And here, this is where our melons are going to be growing and harvested. So now we're going to want to get pistons, just regular pistons, and do an alternating pattern of them, like so. And yep, this is basically the most tedious part of it. Yeah, I'll just do this bit off camera. Okay, there we go. Now, we're going to want to get jack-o'-lanterns. Yes, jack-o'-lanterns. I was having trouble building this design and I realised jack-o'-lanterns are the perfect option. So basically, you're wanting to put jack-o'-lanterns along here, and because of how jack-o'-lanterns, pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns work, you have to put a block underneath them, a proper block. Now, the thing is with jack-o'-lanterns is, they allow light to pass through, they do, sunlight to pass through, yet they are solid blocks. They're solid blocks. So, which is incredibly bizarre. It's literally the only block that has this property. So, yeah. Now with these, you're going to want to run a line of redstone all the way along. So that, how many is there? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's right amount. I'm just checking. Okay, now with that. Okay, so now we are going to. I'm just looking over here. Yeah. Ah, yes, I see what. Well, yeah. Okay. Now we're going to want to get a furnace. Get a furnace. Furnace. Oh, great. Furnace. There. And place it here. It doesn't matter what direction you place it, but yeah. Next, we're going to get a gravity block. So a block that falls, and a piston. Piston's going to go up like that, and a gravity block there. So what this will do, when we run a redstone signal through it, that will make a one tick pulse. It will. So yeah, then we're going to want to get some more building blocks and build up like so to there. So we're going to run redstone there, there, and there. We're going to get a comparator and a repeater. Put the repeater there and the comparator there. Now, comparators can read through a block, they can. And yeah, basically this will make basically a loop, this will. And in here, we need to get coal, we do. Coal, charcoal, anything. You can do bloody pork chops, you can. Just something in the furnace, and you need 23 of that item. So I'm going to use coal, just because I can. 23. So, there. 21, 22, 23. There, 23. And this will power everything, this will. And now you're noticing now. Cool thing with this is, if you put something down now, something gets put anywhere along here, all the pistons pulse. This isn't a bug, this is something called BUDs, block update detectors. And these wires are diagonally powering the pistons, which in normal redstone, well, redstone people, if people are new to redstone, that is completely bizarre. They're not even pointing at it, but that it's just take my advice. It's called they're diagonally powering it, and yeah. So basically, whenever there is whenever anything is put in any of the blocks surrounding these pistons here, it will pulse, it will. So now we're going to want to build up the walls here. So yeah, and these will pulse every time. So I'll just see once I've done that. Also, you can replace this block here with a regular block. Just letting you know. Now, whatever you do, when you're building up the wall, do not place any blocks on top of this. Do not, otherwise the whole system will break. So, yeah, almost finished this. Okay, and I am done. There. Very good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get buckets of water, and we're going to place them along here. We are everywhere along here. We are. Okay, there we go, and that means the water will flow down into there, so all the items will get pushed along there into that water stream. Okay, so we're going to do that on both sides. Let me just actually, yeah. Here's where you want to actually get glass involved, just because you need sunlight getting through, you do, and you also need, yeah, you don't want the water to flow everywhere, so, yeah, I want to start getting glass in. And there. now you just put this rest of this water in, and both sides are filled with water. Very good. Now here comes the boring task of getting that hoe and some melon or pumpkin seeds. I'll now, the thing with this design is you can't do half melon, half pumpkin. It's all melon or all pumpkin. That's just how this design works. So we're going to want to till the sides, which are of the back-facing pistons. Just till those sides. Okay. And there, there, there. Okay, now we're going to press these, and they will pulse. There we go. And they are all planted. So I'm going to bone meal these, and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, these are all fully grown, they are, and as you just saw, melons did just grow. So from here on out, melons will grow. So now all you need to do is basically just fill in this here with glass. Just so, yeah. Fill in this top section, so if any... So yeah, just fill it in just to make it look a tad nicer. Now this top stuff does have to be glass, just so that the melons have light. Okay? So, there's just something. This has to be glass. And as rule for before, do not place anything on top of this sand at all. Okay? Okay. Now that we've done that, we can get to work on the next bit. Let me just stretch this out a bit. This doesn't have to be this far, this long. I'm just giving a demonstration. Okay. There. See, this one's actually a lot shorter than that one. Just try to show, and let's do that. Now, we're going to want to put a... Is it the first one? That's the second. Okay. Wait. Let me just look. Yeah, it's the second. Okay. We're going to want to put chests down. Now, you're probably wondering, why chests? That's a bit stupid. Well, the thing is with chests, it will align the items so that they still get the buff of the ice, but they are also halfway on. They can also be interacted with things on this side. That allows them to be burnt by the lava, picked up by the player, and still activate that golden pressure plate. So you can do 3 things at once with them. So it's very, very useful. So we're going to get some glass panes. These do have to be glass panes here, these two. And we're going to basically just do that. Okay? You can make this too high if you want, just to make it look prettier or something. And these items are just falling off. Haven't finished this part yet. Be patient. Yeah, these blocks here do have to be, as do these. There. Okay. Now, we're just going to put in a water bucket. Let's put that in. and let's take that, and I'll put this back here. I will just so I can I'll just put that there just as a temporary thing. Okay, we're going to put down a golden pressure plate here. A golden pressure plate. Okay, and then we're going to get a dispenser and put that there. The derpy face. Okay. Now, from underneath this is why we needed packed ice, because one, the lava would melt it, and two, it's a solid block, so redstone can go through it. So we're going to put up some redstone like this. Here we are. What am I doing? Okay, we're going to want to put a repeater there. 2 redstone dust. So that means that has to be this one will power for the first 1 to 64 items. This one will power from anything higher than 64. Okay, so that means 65 items. If it's 65 items, this whole system will trigger. Okay, and I'm just looking over this one. Okay, so I can see what I've done. Okay, we're going to also want to put in a system so that people standing there don't get their insides burned off. So we're going to want to just do this to put in a sticky piston, only sticky piston the entire thing. There. Okay, and now we are going to want to do that. Very good. Okay, we're going to want to put... Actually, let me pull this back a teensy bit more. Just a teensy bit more. Okay, we're going to want to put redstone there, and redstone there. We're going to put comparators there, and there. This will make a comparator clock, this will. And now, don't be alarmed, staff members, this isn't a repeater clock. It's very different. All this does is, it slowly takes less and less time. It does. So basically, let me just give this a pulse, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So see, look at this. This power slowly goes less until this falls down. So it's not a proper clock. It's just called a comparator clock, even though it technically isn't, because it's only pulsing once. Okay, so we're going to want to wrap this around. We're going to put a block on top of this, just so blocks along here, just so nothing else interferes with it. Okay. Oh, if you're wondering, this is your ground floor. This here is your ground floor. Okay, so we're going to want to bring this along here. We do. And then, what do we have over here? Okay. We're going to want to split this line in two, basically. And on this line, we're going to do the same thing which we did over here. This thing. We're going to get a piston and a gravity block. This can be any gravity block. It can be sand, it can be red sand, it can be gravel, it can be no, it can't be an anvil. Solid blocks, I should say. Solid. I'll put a repeater there. And yeah. Repeater. How many ticks are these? This is, yeah, they're on max, and then there's another one on max. Okay, so there's 3 on max. 3 on max. Okay. Whoops. I didn't mean to break that. 3 on max. Put another repeater there. So let's put redstone there, redstone there. We shall put a repeater here. And that's on 1. Very good. There we go. Now, this will interact with it. So I'm going to swap this out for a sign. Sign. There we go. I'll swap that out for a sign, just because that will interact with it. And we do not want that. And we can also put that water bucket in now. So let's put that water bucket in. There. So that's just helping it get there faster. Okay, and let's put in this. Okay, what was that? Okay, let's just go straight up. Okay. Okay, now we're going to want to put in a get a either glowstone, half slab, or something like that. Okay, and you're going to want to put that on the upper side there. Okay, and we'll put a block there. This here doesn't have to be. It's just that one does. This one here does. Okay, the only reason this one here is one is in case something bugs out, which it doesn't, but just in case. That's just a precautionary. Now, with this line, we are going to want to put that there, and that there. Okay, redstone, 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 and repeater. What is that set to? Oh, okay, I've got it set differently there, but yeah, that's basically the same thing. Okay then, so now that that is it built. That is it built. So let's put in the lava bucket. Put that in. And yeah, let's boost up the tick speed, just so we can get some more melons, and I can show you it. So I'll just basically pile up, and oh no, 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 I did something wrong. Oh, I hate it when this happens. Ah. Yeah, I think I have to do it the exact way I did it before. Okay. Never mind. Let's just put this back to regular tick speed. Regular tick speed. Very good. Very good. Okay. Let's put this back to how it was. How it originally is supposed to be. How is that? That's just straight in. Okay then. I'm just looking to see if I've done anything wrong. I feel like I've done something wrong. Okay, and yeah, that looks exactly the same. Okay. Can't have a delay on this, apparently. Apparently I cannot have a delay. There we go. You can move the redstone around a bit. This is just like demonstration. Okay, now let's put some jack-o'-lanterns here, just as a precaution in case it bugs out again. And put the lava bucket in, and 300. There we go. Let's see whether it works properly or not. It should. No, it didn't. I feel like I've done something wrong. What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? I do not see. Let's just kill all these melons. There. Kill all the melons. Very good. Okay, gotta replace that. Okay, let me just look over this, see if I've done something wrong. I found the problem. Did not set these to 4 ticks. Did not set those to 4 ticks. That was the entire problem. Okay, I am completely confident now. That was it. Let's test that again. 300. Okay. This shall work. And it didn't. Great. No, 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 no. Why isn't it working? I just fixed that. That's 4, 4, 4. Something's not right in this design. There's 1. Something doesn't seem right. I'm not sure what it is. It's 1. That's 1. Very, very peculiar. That's 4, 4, 4. Something's not right. Let me just look again. This is really strange. Okay, I'm not sure what has done to fix this. It is literally exactly the same. I've just moved the wires around so it looks exactly like this. Okay then, it works now. I do not know why, but apparently it does. Let's put this into 300, just to see if this works. Because I swear it wasn't working before. I don't understand. Why is it working now? I've literally just moved the wires around. Okay, what I've done is I've just moved this out by 1. I've put that there, so it's got 1 more to stretch out here. That has nothing to do with the rest of it. And I've just moved this out. And straightened that out. Nothing has changed in the wiring. Just the length of the wires. Oh, bloody hell. Even Redstone surprises me sometimes. And this is obviously a bug. But, yeah, guys. If you like this video, leave a like. If you loved it, subscribe. And if you want to talk to me, just leave a comment below. I always read them. Bye. I am really confused with this.